Hiya, come on in and get cozy. This is an update for Jay Slater. I'm going to have to apologise for last night. I fell asleep. Literally sat on the couch watching a movie and I fell asleep. And I woke up and I thought, oh my word, it's too late now. And then last night I couldn't even sleep. So, but I was watching a reading and it was so enlightening. It sounded a lot like what I've been through myself and probably so many others. But I thought I'm just gonna go get this update done. If I can do a live later, I will. But I haven't got a sleeping pattern. I've got a sleeping squiggle. So, it always happens around every full moon. My sleeping pattern just goes, poof. Honestly, it's no good. But I'll get back on track. And I'm going to do this update for Jay. Because he's just been on my mind a lot, and obviously there's a lot more things coming out. 111, thank you, Spirit. Anyway, I'm just going to start with this deck. I don't have to, I thought I'm going to use some different decks. I've got some of my own handmade ones, but I'm just going to use some different ones and just see what comes out, But I thank you everybody for your beautiful messages. I haven't had time to reply to everyone yet, but I will. But last night I seen a negative comment. Somebody negative put the thumbs down and blocked them straight away. I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm not all love and light, yeah. But I'm also not dealing with nobody's negative comments or anything. You'll get blocked instantly. So that's a warning, yeah. Anyone be negative or say something that is awful, right, or you're going to get blocked. It's not going to get a notification removed. It's going to get block this user. I ain't bothered. You should see my Facebook. You should see how many people I have blocked. I would have loads of followers, yeah, but most of them were fake pages, so I'll just block them. I don't need them. I'm not here to be followed. I'm here to get the truth out, I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for followers. I'm not here for the money. I'm purely here for spirit. That is my only intention, is pure. So if anybody's not coming here with no pure energies, bye. And I think a lot of people take you the wrong way as well, like, they just do and they get upset. Well, if you get triggered by anything that I say to you, it's not me, it's you. You need to heal. Sorry about that, but it's true. I'm going to just get into this and see what happens. See what Spirit wants us to see about Jay. Bless him. All these people that just make lies up and that, saying, oh, he's alive and stuff like that and all that. Only once I got that message through, and I think it was just because it was in the energy, that somebody was putting it out there, because it only happened once. So once out of all the readings I've ever done, I've put it on private. It's still there, I'm not going to ignore Spirit's message, but I don't think it was Spirit's message, but I think Spirit was showing us this is what they're putting out there. Because what was in that reading is what actually happened, what people were saying. So, anyway, dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to please give us an update on Jay Slater. Please. Thank you. We love you. The Knight of Swords. That looks like a werewolf. It does not look like a werewolf. It does to me. Oh my word, look at this. 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold, but look where they are. In the mountains. I know how many people are there. 1, 2, 3 guys. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl. And there's another person here. That's what it looks like. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is looks like a body. What is a spirit? What am I seeing? Oh my word. I'm not gonna see what spirit says. I've never used this deck in Jay's reading before. 6 of Cups. Past tense, past energy. Looks to me like he's making something, you know what I mean, cooking something up. He's got this bottle here. Oh, spirit. Yeah, cooking something up from the past. Yeah, because I think everybody's, because it seems to have like they've gone off the main narrative of what was out right at the beginning. You know, they really have. They're straying so far away. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, show us what we need to see regarding Jace later. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and none of them are in reverse, but this has just come out in reverse. And I've just noticed my little music sheet from my little piano has come off. But you know, this little piano, right, I got this because, you know, my great-grandma, she was a pianist. And we used to call her Little Grandma Piano. It's so sweet. And I think I've only got one memory of her. And it was Easter. And she came to see me. She used to drive. She had a car. I can remember this much. She had a car and she drove and she came to see me. And she gave me a box of 6 Cadbury's cream eggs. I'll never forget. Right, there's 2 of Pentacles. It's not really saying about... Right, this is... Nah, I am going to read this out, right, this card. I'm reading it out, even though it's coming in reverse, yeah, I'm going to read this story just because I think I need to. But it's really strange because this King Ludwig, I've been watching somewhere on YouTube about this King Ludwig. But anyway, it says, Andy Barr, born circa 1849, was a compulsive liar who told wild stories about being the illegitimate child of King Ludwig of Bavaria. She seduced men to get money, and at one point was diagnosed as being insane. She discovered the spiritualist movement, and like other fraudsters before her, she realised she could profit from exploiting families grieving their dead loved ones. Ariudini investigated her claims and declared her to be the most extraordinary fake medium the world has ever known. Anne was eventually arrested for fraud and moved to London, calling herself Swami Lara Oris. This scam also failed and she was sentenced to 7 years in prison for theft. The 2 of Pentacles symbolises fun and recreation, but it also represents obstacles and agitation. Although these will be more imagined than real, this card could mean there are 2 choices that have to be decided upon, and the reader will have to select one or the other in the future. Andy Barr earned a living by spinning outlandish stories and playing on people's imaginations. She had many opportunities to choose a legitimate path, but still persisted in her frauds after she no longer needed to. This is about somebody lying, I'm sure of it. It could be this group. There's a group, a 3 of Cups here. I just had to read that out, you know, just because of what it's saying. So somebody's lying. Somebody's lying, making money. Well, it's not me. I ain't monetized, and I don't intend to be. You know, maybe further down the line I might, but as it is now, You know, it's no worse than watching something and it's just full of adverts. You're watching somebody read, and every few minutes, boom, there's an adverts. Come on. For what? Is this Will? Oh, bloody Will's an advert. Look, come on, in reverse. It's not even in reverse. Oh, no, it's not. It's Seven of Cups. Oh, this is Houdini. Oh. It's almost like somebody's performing here for money. Do you know what I mean? There's money in this cup. There's money in this cup. Somebody performing for money. Ooh, wonder who could that be? Could it be Abe? Is he not making a podcast? Will he make money off it? If anybody's making money off Jay Slater and they haven't like done anything good, you know, with that proceeds, you disgust me. I'm sorry, but you do. Because this is what somebody making money off people's misery. Houdini was a world-renowned escape artist and magician. Seven of Cups is illusions anyway, isn't it? Because Houdini was I know he was an escapist, but also like an illusionist, wasn't he? Yeah, an escapist, a magician. A talented showman with good business sense, he enjoyed massive success with his performances, and his career was built on his elaborate escape acts. During these, he would break free from straitjackets or be buried alive in coffins. Oof. These stunts were completely original and presented a form of entertainment that had never been seen before. As a magician, Houdini was the president from 1917 until his death in the 1926 of the Society of American Magicians, a guild for state magicians to work together and protect each other's interests. He died after being unexpectedly punched in the abdomen while suffering from appendicitis and performing the upside-down water torture stunt. Houdini completed the stunt but died shortly after. The Seven of Cups indicates visions of the future may not come to fruition. It is a card of ambition, although it's ambition that will not be fulfilled. Hi, baby. Harry Houdini lived a full life and still a very bright future. I still had a very bright future ahead of him. On this card, he's depicted as being suspended in a tank, and he's looking outward to the cups, one of which is overflowing with money he will never get to touch. Oh, you princess. Oh, little girl. Oh, yesterday, people made donations yesterday. Honestly, it overwhelms me when people are kind, you know. It does. I know it shouldn't really, you know, but it does. Like, I get really overwhelmed by kindness. And I know I'm a kind person myself, but, you know, it's my Mimi. No, she's so beautiful. And I don't want her to be poorly. I really don't. But I don't think there's long. I think less than, 2 weeks? No, it's less than that. Yeah, less than 2 weeks to operation. But after the last operation, she's still not recovered. She's still not recovered properly. I know she hasn't. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. I think there's this Seven of Cups is the illusions around Jay's death, yeah. But being punched in the stomach and the abdomen, it just gives me a vibe that it's almost like Spirit is showing us something. Spirit is showing us something. Oh God, this is Jack the Ripper. Death from hell. Gosh. The Roman Emperor. Roman Emperor is Jack the Ripper. That's what vibe I'm getting off of that, I'm telling you. I'm getting it. I'm reading the cards out because there could be something in there, in these cards that are giving us clues, you know. This is why I'm reading them out. Just so because I've never used this deck before on Jay. The most notorious serial killer of all time, Jack the Ripper, had a relatively low number of victims. However, what he lacked in quantity, he made up for in sheer brutality. Jack murdered between 5 and 11 prostitutes in London's Whitechapel district from 1888 to 1891. Each woman was savagely attacked and their bodies literally ripped to shreds, which led to speculation that the killer was a butcher or a surgeon with training in anatomy. A thorough investigation yielded no solid suspects and the killings eventually stopped. The identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown to this day. One defining feature of the Ripper murders is his taunting of law enforcement by sending letters and writing in blood on the wall of the murder scene. His famous letter was signed from hell. The death card represents endings and change, leading to renewal and rebirth. Although not usually welcomed by the reader, it is not necessarily a bad card. Jack the Ripper was a product of his time. Victorian England was a sexually repressed society, and the outlet for those feelings was expressed in violent acts. The Ripper's misplaced sexual frustration foreshadows the 20th century's two world wars and eventually sexual liberation. I'm hoping that's not what's behind this, but I'm getting, the spirit. You know, like I said before, it was set up here. It was set up here, but then it ended. Jack the Ripper was a serial killer. You know, we know that. Not, and I don't mean the Yorkshire Ripper. You know, I once went to see my dad. Yeah, we went to see my dad. It was like near Christmas time or something. We went to visit him, and he lived in Leeds somewhere, and he lived on the same road as where the Ripper murdered somebody down this alleyway. The hanged man. Yeah, and it was just awful, scary. Oh my word, it was actually open on the hanged man. Gongo was a late 19th century gorilla. What is that? How do you spell it? Guerrilla? Guerrilla, not a gorilla, a guerrilla soldier who fought during the Congo War. Raised as a slave, he won his freedom through his prowess at raiding villages and capturing slaves for his master. Once freed, Gongo became the leader of a gang of soldiers numbering in the thousands. He initially fought against the Belgian invaders but eventually joined them to fight against the Islamic slave traders. A Belgian commander accused Gongo of being a traitor and ordered his execution. However, he wore a charmed necklace that prevented him from being killed and he survived the first salvo of bullets. A shaman revealed Gongo's secret and they removed the necklace and fired a shot into his ear that killed him instantly. That was not bloody surprising. Oh my word. The hangman represents struggles, sacrifice and an inability to move forward. It also indicates wisdom and the learning of secrets. On the card, Bongo is depicted as being tied to a post and awaiting execution. The charmed amulet is around his neck so he knows he cannot be killed. However, he is also aware the soldiers will eventually figure out this secret. But Gongo was struck trying to please two factions, and in the end, he angered both and ended up dead. Oh. This, to me, like, it looks like somebody's trying to profit of Jay's death, yeah. This is like the illusions, you know, painting all these illusions yet surrounding this person, this Jack the Ripper, who's obviously a serial killer. This is an execution. And I got this, you know, when I got this feeling in my chest. When I just said that, I just got this feeling right in my chest. Like a, you know, that, oh, spirit. so sad. So sad to think that Jay went all that, you know, to get... Oh, it just upsets me to be betrayed, to get set up and to be betrayed. And, you know, the only consolation that I am is when I seen him, you know, dancing and happy. Not when he was off his face, but when he was just happy and dancing. Four of Pentacles always like, you know, holding on to something. Could be holding on to information. Ooh, oh gosh. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Right. I don't know why it's Kixie. Something begins with a C. It could be Sixie. Kixie was born in a Manchu noble family and became a concubine of the Chinese emperor at the age of 16. She gave birth to his only child, who in turn became the emperor. Kixie was appointed as a regent, a position she used to rule China for 47 years. As Empress Dowager, Kixie consolidated power for herself and helped and kept the young emperor in a state of subservience to her. When he died from stress and disease, his successor was also controlled by Kixie, who permitted no one to question her authority. She was a conservative woman who distrusted Western science and new technologies. She diverted funds intended to modernize China's navy to the construction of her summer palace. During the Boxer Rebellion, Kixie made it legal to murder any foreigner on Chinese soil. Before dying in 1908, she poisoned the emperor to ensure he couldn't reverse any of her policies. However, she left China in a weakened state, and it was soon torn apart by a civil war. The Four of Pentacles indicates inheritance, legacy, and greed for material possessions. The pentacles on this card are woven into Kixie's dress, where they can and not be easily removed. She never relinquished her power, and her descendants inherited a broken country, unable to move into the modern modern area. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, and this could be Spain. Look what's happened to Spain. Look what's happening to Spain. Look what the Heavenly Spirit is doing. The Most High, Mother Earth. What is happening? Destruction. It feels like not on its illusion, it's total destruction. Seven of Wands in reverse. I keep getting this feeling. Mimi, stop chewing your nails. Stop it. Seven of Wands in reverse. This is like somebody who couldn't protect themselves. Seven of Wands is usually protection, you know, boundaries, but Seven of Wands in reverse. I know this book ain't giving me reverse meanings, but I know what it's... I'm just reading it because we're just trying to find out, you know. And this is a new deck. Charles Lwanga was leader of the Ugandan Martyrs, a group of Christians who were executed for refusing to accept the authority of the King of Buganda. In 1885, Charles became master of the pages to King Mwanga II. At this time, it was common practice for the king to use his young male pages as sexual playthings. Charles had recently converted to Christianity and convinced many of the pages to do the same, and as a result they began to refuse to submit to the king's lustful urges. Mwanga viewed the boy's refusal to have sex with him as a challenge to his authority as king. He commanded Charles to stop preaching the gospel to them and to arrange sexual liaisons. Charles refused, saying he would rather serve God than serve the king, and he and the other pages who had converted in Christianity were burned alive. As Charles burned, he said, "Poor madman, you are burning me, but it is as if you are pouring water on my body." The Seven of Wands indicates valor. Success in a conflict. It can also stand for negotiations, competition, especially in business. Also protection. The Seven of Wands is usually protecting yourself, setting up boundaries. But I didn't like what that just said. sexual plaything. You know, oh, I don't even like to do these readings sometimes, and because, you know, because Jay's family and that, it's like you do not want them to hear. Hopefully they're not going to watch it, you know, but, you know, if I would, I'd be watching anything that was about my child. But the truth, it's better to have the truth than to be remain in ignorance. I would want the truth, even though the truth is horrible, and, you know, of course we want the truth. And I think Spirit is showing us what they did. And it's not nice. No wonder they kept his body away for so long. Because they wanted to get rid of evidence. Because evidence, it gets lost. You know, after so many days, it's not there anymore. After so long. Oh, did you see how that just turned and spun around? Fuck. And it landed here. 2 swords. I'm just looking at that card. There's like that. What the heck? What the heck? I keep getting this feeling in my stomach. Honestly, it's weird. I've never felt like this. Not when I'm reading. Because it were in my chest and now it's in my stomach. You know, in my stomach. And it's like, whoa, you know, that awful feeling, you know, when the awful feeling when something awful's happened. I just seen 27. Thomas More was a prolific writer of books on religion, government and law, as well as poetry. He became a fervent Catholic during his years as a student, which brought him into conflict with Henry VIII. More's work as a government administrator led to his favour with King Henry VIII, who selected him in 1529 as Lord Chancellor after Cardinal Wolsey's dismissal. At the time, Henry was in the process of breaking England away from the Catholic Church, which caused a terrible rift between More and the King. Excuse me. More was dismissed and later brought to trial on charges of treason for statements he made against the Pope's supremacy over the King. He was beheaded and his head placed on a pike at London Bridge. Because he died for his devotion, Sir Thomas More was canonised as a saint by the Catholic Church. The 2 of Swords represents friendship and courage. Thomas More, depicted on the card after his execution, died due to his friendship with Henry VIII and his courageous refusal to back down from his faith. Friendship sometimes requires us to be blind to the actions of our friends. A lesson More would have been wise to learn. But that's in reverse. I'm saying friendship doesn't require us to be blind to the actions. Friendship doesn't require us to be blind to the actions of our friends. Yeah. You shouldn't be blind to the actions of your friends. This person has got a sword inside him. Someone was blind to the actions of their friends. Yes, they set him up. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, Archangels. Six of Cups, Lovers. Look, the past. I've seen this right at the beginning as well. Knight of Swords. All them 3 cards have just come out, and them 3 cards was there right at the beginning. I've seen them. Knight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. This is the setup. The setup from the beginning. It was the setup. They set him up. Didn't stand a bloody chance, did he? And they all knew. Oof, God, that with friends like that, you know, who needs enemies? Viseslav, whatever, I cannot pronounce that, was the ruler of a principality located in northern Belarus. Due to his proficiency in battle, he took on a legendary status as a werewolf who ran through the night to attack his target with great speed. During the siege of Novgorod, it was rumoured that by night, while the army was resting, he used his magic to become a falcon and observe the enemy from above. The soldiers of the Kievan Rus developed a saying, "The retinue sleeps, but the magician sleeps not." Vaseslav conquered the city of Kiev and was crowned its grand prince. Russian folk hero Elijah Muramek was warned while marching to liberate Kiev, "Do not march against Vaslav, the magician. If he does not take you by force, he will use cleverness and wisdom." The Knight of Swords represents skill and bravery and also indicate war, destruction and opposition and resistance. Just like Vaslav, this is a fast movement in the card, cutting through the air as a blade of a sword does. Whatever comes will come quickly. There may be an element of revenge or of a past wrong being made right. I knew it, and it's always been there, and it's these two, there was a couple, they've been lovers from the past. Spirit is giving us keywords, you know. I know yous. Something about that speed, yeah. And running through the night to attack his target with great speed. It's standing out. Honestly, it makes me feel sick. I'm not going to get away with it. They think, oh, am I going to get away with it? No, you're fucking not. Because if you don't know what karma is, yeah, you don't know retribution, divine retribution. You will. You will. I was reading the wrong one then. Right, I'm going to read it because I have to read. I'm not, you know, usually I can just read tarot, but Spirit has called me to read these words out because there's hidden messages that we are getting confirmation from. Eva Perron was an aspiring actress from a small town who in 1944 married Colonel Juan Perron, a soldier and a political figure. Together they experienced a meteoric rise, eventually becoming president and first lady of Argentina. Eva's charismatic public speeches were crucial to her husband's political fortunes. She spoke the language of the common people and endeared the Peronist regime to everyday workers. The Descamisados. As a beautiful, assertive young woman, she was idolised and admired and achieved mythic status as a folk saint to the people of Argentina, who gave her the affectionate nickname Evita. However, there was also a dark side to Evita. She and her husband established sham charities and stole millions in tax revenue and union dues. They also organised the illegal detention and execution of political rivals. The Lovers is a card that celebrates love, beauty and companionship. This variant focuses on male and female energies in harmony together. It may indicate a relationship, business venture or romantic feelings coming from a potential lover. Yeah, Spirit is telling us these people were in a relationship in the past. I keep getting that feeling. My stomach keeps flipping. You know, honestly, and I wasn't feeling like this before. Flamel was a French scribe and alchemist who was believed to have synthesized the Philosopher's Stone, granting him prolonged life, allowing him to turn lead into gold. Through his work as a manuscript dealer, Flamel, or whatever his name was, acquired a text of Jewish magic. When he deciphered it, he discovered it contained alchemical formulas, and he spent many years conducting the experiments in the manuscript. He became one of the most successful alchemists in history. There is no record of his death, believed to be in 1418, and he was still being cited throughout Europe 200 years after his natural life should have ended. The Six of Cups is a card of collecting memories and remembering things from the past. Flamel is pictured on the card, surrounded by the glasses and vials he used for his experiments, and he is holding the final formula for immortality. Happiness brought by remembering times past and nostalgic feelings make this card pleasant but also bittersweet, for they are things that are not in the present. Flamel's eternal life meant he would outlive all of his loved ones, and his success as an alchemist meant he had nothing more to learn and no more experiments to undertake, which had been his main joy in life. You know, I just split it on that. They are being haunted at night. Could. Bloody hope so. There's so many cards here, so I'm going to just split them up. Last night, yeah, I had, I'm going to use this tarot as well. Where is it? And last night, this tarot deck that I got, and it was too sharp for me to use. It was actually cutting into my hands. This one, the skull, the sugar skull, and I rounded all the edges off. I got this cutter, and all the edges are round now. I can use it. I can use it, and it doesn't hurt. Oh my word. Party. Does party. Just move this out of there a minute. County lines. County lines, oh my word, who was doing that, who was that, who was that, county lines, they go way back. County lines, they go way back, county lines, and what that Abel got done for that? Was he not doing it, yeah? Look, what they did will be made publicly known, shocking and shameful. These are really big. Guilty. And ego driven. Yeah, because that's what revenge is. Revenge is the ego. Yeah, it is. Oh, look, 5 to 10 years in prison for someone. Whoever's this guilty person. But that's not long enough. It's not if they actually did the unaliving. Somebody could be religious fanatics. Yeah, aren't they the worst? They actually are the... Look at that. They will pay for their crimes and everyone who took part in this sick vendetta. They was seen. Oh, they set you up, my son. Honestly, it breaks my heart. It really does. It just breaks my heart that Oh. Somebody's going to prison, life in prison. Somebody's getting 5 to 10 years, somebody's getting life, you know. They was seen, they was seen. Spirit says they was seen. There's higher intelligence here. Oh. The target, the vulnerable. They are evil. And we'll take that. Because we know, yes, they're evil. They are wishing and hoping, wishing, praying and hoping that this will not be exposed. Too late. It has. Something by the book. Something by the book. Spirit. The star. J. Look at that, the hermit. This is someone on a mountainside there, look. Got the Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles again, look. That came out right at the beginning. No, it's fallen down and gone in reverse. I'm not even going to make this up, look. Two of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Double confirmation. I just seen the Empress and the Queen of Swords, so maybe somebody might tell the truth, like a mother figure. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're not in reverse, so this is come out in reverse. This is somebody who's not financially independent. Or somebody who's lost their financial independence. We've got the King of Swords, evidence here. Oh, oh my word. And the Six of Cups. Nine of Cups. This gets me. And there's drink, and there's Ten of Swords. Oh look, it's Lucy. And the Six of Cups. Oh my word. Knight of Wands, something very reckless, yeah. Oh. I pressed pause and I forgot to start it again. But I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. I don't know if that was... But the Two of Swords came in reverse. Somebody's not blind. And I've seen the Knight of Pentacles who look like a police officer. Oh. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. This is literally stabbed straight through the heart. Sun is here. Number 19. The Sun. The Sun of Warren and Debbie. And also the sun is a light that shines on the darkness. Because when the sun is here, there's no darkness. Oh, Spirit. I'm going to ring my bell. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords. I don't understand how that Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups could cause anxiety, do you know what I mean? I don't get that. I'm not feeling that. The Queen of Pentacles, somebody who paid something. This Queen of Pentacles gave somebody something. They paid somebody some money, that she is giving somebody some money. The Pentacles usually Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, Spirit. The fight. Well, the Seven of Wands is meant to be protection, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting somebody was attacked. And look, that girl holding onto his leg. This is like an obstruction. She's not doing it. How is that going to help anybody? It's almost like she's looking like she's helping, but she's not. He can't move. And he's got all these sticks coming at him. Sun again. Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a slapper. Yep, someone who uses you know, a sexual prowess to get what she wants. Look at that, defeating what I do is look at that sun, the red sun, like it's coming up. It's like sunrise. Oof. What the heck? Wow. Yep, there was a fight. I know there was a fight because Spirit said this keeps coming out over and over again. There was a fight. There was a fight. Oh. And the Four of Swords came out in reverse. Usually that's resting, praying. Somebody can't rest. Do you know what I mean? Somebody's not at rest. Somebody's not at rest because judgment is here. That's why they're not at rest. Yeah. Sunrise. What did I just say? What did I just say? We've got a car and sunrise. I just said sunrise. I've seen it. Oh my God, I've seen Valley. The truth will come out. The truth will come out in Valley. Mountain. Oh my God. Young female. Yep. I know that is, don't we? Coward. Lost. Wasted. Truth will come out. Spirit says, yeah, the truth will come out. That might have been too many. Oh. Yeah, I think, oh God. Do or be done. And look what that is. Cave. Truth will come out about this hotel. Suffering, oh my God, boat. Truth will come out about this hotel. There's suffering. There's a boat connection. There's a boat connection. Spirit's dead. There's a boat connection. Truth will come out. Exploiting. Exploiting is transparent. Beach. Spirit. Oh. God, I can't get this one. So whatever this is, it's like initiation, a beach initiation, initiation on the beach. Underworld. Initiation to the underworld on the beach. B&B. Hidden evidence in the B&B, maybe. There could be hidden evidence in the B&B. Somebody's unskilled. And the truth. The hidden evidence. Somebody's perverting the course of justice, clearly. Cave. Overpowered. I just seen overpowered. Cave. Overpowered. I just seen DNA. B&B came out. Hidden evidence in this B&B. I think there is some hidden evidence about the B&B. Look at that. Cafe. Hidden evidence. B&B cafe. Oh, well, there's some in the thing. What's here? Oh, look, cause and effect, plot and conflict. So there was that. They were hiding. I couldn't see them cards. Now these cards. I think these have got some names on these. Look at that. I just split it on brutality. There's a witness. There's a witness to this brutality. What does that say? Corruption. A witness to brutality and corruption. Somebody's seen it. Somebody's seen this. I just seen innocent, but I get if Jay was innocent. Human trafficking. Imprisonment. Hope somebody could be going imprisonment for human trafficking. Obviously, criminals. Got money laundering at the bottom there. Yeah, I knew I had to do this reading because last night, not doing that live, you know, I might get, I obviously will do, but I think the main thing is getting the message out, you know. I can't imagine how his family is going to feel over Christmas because, you know, Christmas time, like, it's not ever a good year for me. It's not ever a good time for me, you know, like, it's a lot of mixed memories. I don't really celebrate it anyway. It's private detective here. Who's a private detective? It's not that, oh, I don't know, it could be someone else. Keeps coming out, that. And that's, honestly, it just wanted to come out. There's forensics. Oh. Brutality, it came out. There's witness again. Look, there's a witness to this brutality and theft. Smuggling there. Addiction. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Oh. Robbery. Robbery. Theft, robbery. I don't know what that means. I really don't think that, I don't think Jay stole their watch. I really don't. Oh, look, I've just seen Potter. Robbery. Potter. Did he get robbed? Or did he rob? Excuse me. Kidnapping. Imagine all the list of crimes that they've done. Kidnapping. Robbery. Red rum. This is all the crimes they committed, you know. Brutality. Dangerous. Oh, Spirit. Oh, Spirit. I'm just going to keep going with these handmade cards because I just seen exposed. Exposed, entrapment, exposed. I just seen guilty as well. Guilty. Exposed, guilty for entrapment. Yeah, somebody set him up. Entrapment. Yeah, I think it's easier when I do the readings for Jay like this because it's more focused, you know, rather than me like having to monitor my screen. I could just read. I can just zone in. You are not crazy. I know I'm not. People once tried to say I was crazy, right? Really went out the way to do all they could, but did it work? No. Do you know why? Because it was a lie. I just seen 1144. Yes. Can't fuck with the chosen, Mr. Postman. The other half of it. Rotten. Get that. Oh, look. Closing in and cover up. Yeah, somebody could be closing in on this cover up. They could be turning on each other. Yes. Go on. Grass each other in. Somebody's having nightmares. I hope Jay's haunting you, and I hope all Jay's ancestors are haunting you too. And I'm going to ask my ancestors to go and help haunt him as well. Someone's unhappy, powerless, unhappy, powerless, calculating, fake emperor, justice. I'm getting that, Roman. I really am. I want to go back to this deck. What's this deck? I don't know what this is. I'm going to go back to this one because I found this so interesting and it gives us so much information. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is karma. Didn't somebody say that they'd Edward Kelly, the hermit, look, being investigated. Yeah, justice is here, mate. Justice is here. Justice for Jay. Justice for Jay. I've got a t-shirt I made, Justice for Jay. I'll show you it because I was going to wear it on my live, but I can't believe it. I was watching a movie. Look, trying to sail away. Somebody trying to sail away. Probably trying to sail on a. This is a boat. Six of Swords. Somebody trying to escape on a boat. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. What did I say? That Queen of Wands came out in reverse. Yeah. Only trap. I'm just going to read it out because, yeah, I'm getting messages from reading it out rather than just my intuition is like horrified. Right, this Queen of Pentacles came out. She was giving somebody something. Look, Queen of Pentacles there, paid somebody. This is like a mother figure. This Queen of Pentacles is a very earthly energy, somebody's mother. Born in France in 1490, Katharina married a Dutch nobleman and moved to The Hague. She later became involved in a counterfeiting scheme and was sentenced to death. Katharina married into the highly influential municipality of Assendelft in the Netherlands as a teenager, but from the beginning her husband regretted his decision to marry her. As a common girl, she was scorned and treated poorly by the entire family, and she eventually moved out of their palace and was given an allowance. When Katharina's husband learned that men had been visiting her home, he cut off the allowance, forcing her to find other means of support. Although she had established a profitable merchant business, she began a counterfeiting operation in the basement of her house that minted fake coins. She was caught and executed by being drowned with water poured directly down her throat until she choked. After her death, the Assendelft mansion appeared to be haunted for many years, with water mysteriously pouring from the dining room ceiling. The Queen of Pentacles represents magnificence, financial security and opulence. In this context, the image of Katharina on the card needs no explanation. She is surrounded by coins and reads quietly, entirely sure of her position. This is somebody with money behind them. It could be her mum, could be Lucy's mum, could be Tom's mum. But I'm getting this Queen of Wands, yeah, is in anxiety with the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, and this is Lucy. I'm getting the Queen of Wands is Lucy, me. I really am in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse is Lucy. In my opinion. In my opinion. What Spirit shows us. Yeah, lures men in. Oof. We've got the sun. Can't really show it because it's... Oh, look. Someone's intuition here. The sun. The Five of Wands. This is the Five of Wands is always a conflict, arguments. You know, so... oh, gosh. The sun. This is somebody who's strung up and getting it. Oh my God, my stomach. A group. Three of Cups. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. We really want to know the outcome, you know. We know justice is coming. Jay will get his justice. Oof. Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords again. Oh, gosh. Ten of Swords. Bridget Bishop was the first person during the Salem witch trials to be executed for practicing witchcraft. Her death ushered in a wave of further executions, which resulted in the deaths of 25 accused witches. On the 18th of April, 1692, Bridget was accused of bewitching 5 young women, and a warrant for her apprehension was issued the same day, along with warrants for 3 others, also accused of witchcraft. Bridget and the others were victims of the witchcraft panic of an envelope in Salem. Bridget's response was simple: I am innocent. I know nothing of it. I have done no witchcraft. To each subsequent accusation, she made a similar statement of innocence and ignorance, often denying either having ever met or seen her accuser. She was convicted of leading an immoral life and practicing witchcraft, and was sentenced to death by hanging. The Ten of Swords indicates pain, affliction, and sadness, and may also suggest treason and betrayal. The card depicts Bridget Bishop being hung with the swords of her accusers pointing towards her. The airy nature of the suit of swords is evidence in her hanging. As the wind blows, her legacy will be transformed. from that of a criminal to that of a martyr. Yeah, and I get that, because look what they did to Jay. They tried to make out he was the baddie. Oh, look what he did. Look what he did. No, he wasn't a baddie. Look at Tom Hilton's record and look at Jay's record, yeah. He made a mistake, but his mum said go to the police station, and he did. Even though he probably knew what would happen. He did it for his mum. Because he wanted to do the right thing. Because he obviously got brought up right. Got involved with the wrong people, yeah. Seven of Swords. We've got a Tower and a Two of Cups here. So there's going to be a Tower for this couple. This Seven of Cups, sneaky betrayal energy, sneaky, lying, betrayal. The Seven of Swords is actually depicted like the Ten of Swords in normal tarot look. Usually the Ten of Swords looks like this. This is the Seven. This was a betrayal, a sneaky betrayal. I am going to read it out again. Daria Ivanova was born into a Russian noble family in 1730. 6 months after her husband Gleb, a soldier, died, she became increasingly unbalanced and began abusing the serfs who worked on her estate. Her favourite targets were beautiful young women. When attacking them, she loved pulling their hair onto their scalp blade, often ripping the hair out by the roots. If a serf caught Daria when she was feeling particularly cruel, they could expect to be tortured with boiling water or have their hair burned off right down to the scalp. 2 serfs finally ran away and filed a complaint with the Empress Catherine the Great. Daria was arrested, tried and sentenced to life in prison. Her prison cell was in the basement and she could be viewed by peasants on the street who brought their children and treated her like a freak. The Seven of Swords represents a plan that will be attempted but is likely to fail. It may also indicate an argument or the ability to influence someone else with words. Daria is pictured stabbing her victim, an act she believes she cannot be punished for. She doesn't realise the new empress will not tolerate the murder of serfs, and she will suffer in the future for her actions. Yeah, you will, Lucy. You're going to suffer for your actions because of what you did. There's going to be a Tower. Which is cruel. Herman Webster Mudgett, alias Dr. Henry Howard Holmes or H.H. Holmes, was a serial killer who murdered dozens of people, mostly women and children, from Toronto to Chicago in the mid-1800s. Holmes owned a successful drugstore in Chicago and was prone to psychopathic fits of violence when faced with stressful situations beyond his control. He used loans to finance the renovation of a building with rented rooms, offices and a restaurant. The new venture couldn't repay the loans, and as Holmes underwent increasing financial pressure, he began murdering the tenants to satisfy his rage. After his crimes were discovered, the building became known as a murder castle. The Tower card indicates misery, destruction and the failure of plans. It can also suggest movement, especially a change of residences. The card pictures H.H. Holmes with his building behind him. His attempt to build the castle without proper financial resources led to his downfall, similar to the hubris of building a tower to heaven only to have the Almighty to destroy it before you can climb to the top. The Two of Cups is a couple. Well, it always seems to be a couple, the Two of Cups. Agatha was a young Sicilian girl born in 231 CE during the rule of the Roman Empire. At the age of 15, she converted to Christianity and took a vow of chastity, and after her conversion became the target of Prefect Quintanius's lustful urges, although she refused to submit to his desires. When he learned she was secretly a Christian, Quintianus subjected Agatha to many kinds of ill treatment in an effort to get her to abandon her faith. He was compelled to throw her in prison and have her tortured. Her breasts were sliced off with hot pincers. After her death, she was venerated as a saint, and she is the patron saint of rape victims, single women, nurses, and breast cancer patients. No, I'm reading the wrong one. I take all that back, yeah, because I've just read the wrong one. But I don't know, maybe if there's a reason for that. This is the Two of Cups. I was reading the Ace of Cups. Well. Oh, well. It's that card. It says unexpected blessings are around the corner, but I was reading the wrong card. Catherine Etzelsdorfer holds the distinction of being one of the first women in history to be brought to trial on charges of sex with another woman. Her subsequent execution for crimes that cannot be named transformed her into both a hero and a martyr for the lesbian community. Katharina fell in love with the daughter of a nobleman in Wertheim, Germany, and they moved to the city of Speyer. She openly bragged to people that the girl was not my sister, she is my wife. They eventually broke up, and Katharina started having sex with other women in the town. When someone reported her in 1477, she was brought to trial and executed by being drowned in the Rhine River. The Two of Cups represents love, passion, and friendship. In the reverse position, it can also mean lust and sexual desire. This card depicts an idyllic scene where Katharina and a lover shared a financial. I wasn't meant to say that, but obviously I did. A financial toast, a final toast, besides the Rhine River as she's drowning. As lesbian lovers in a strange town, the two women depended on each other, and Katharina could not bear their separation. When her lover left, she resorted to outrageous behaviour that eventually got her arrested. She preferred to be dead than to live without love. Take that as it resonates. But, you know, I picked up on this kind of before. Two male lovers. Oh my word, look. Justice. There's too many, Sergius and Bacchus. Maybe it could be that, you know, what it's... I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. Sergius and Bacchus were two 4th century officers in the Roman army during the reign of Emperor Diocletian. They were later converted to Christianity and were martyred for refusing to enter the Temple of Jupiter in Syria. Because they had come through war and into the Christian faith together, Sergius and Bacchus felt a strong kinship with one another. Their shared feelings of affection were strong enough that they could have been considered lovers. The two soldiers underwent the ritual of Adelphos, whatever that says. A kind of spiritual marriage of two men that sealed them as brothers under God. In the 1990s, Sergius and Bacchus became popular as gay saints due to their close friendship, which may or may not have been sexual, and for their spiritual bond which could not be separated even in death. I nearly said blonde, spiritual blonde. Oh. The Lovers is a card that celebrates love, beauty, companionship. This variant focuses on male-to-male energy, which can take many forms. It may indicate gay sexuality, brotherhood, or simply close friendship. The band between Sergius and Bacchus might best be described as a bromance, because they stuck together as partners, whether they were soldiers, teachers, Christians, or martyrs. So there's two bros here. We've got a bromance. Yeah. A bromance going on. It doesn't have to be sexual, I'm just saying, you know, but it seems somebody's that way inclined. Nine of Wands, look at that. I can't see what says it. I don't think it's... It looks like kill. But it's not. I don't think it's in English. Yeah. Urbain Grandier was a French priest who was accused of making a pact with the devil in the early 1600s. He was burned at the stake for magic, maleficence and possession. Success as a preacher brought Grandier temptations he could not resist, and he developed a reputation for sleeping with local married women. He was arrested and tried for adultery but not convicted. In 1632, the nuns of a local convent began to suffer from sickness. A doctor failed to determine the cause, and rumours spread that it was a result of a demonic possession. During an attempted exorcism, the nuns accused Urbain Grandier of bewitching them. He was questioned, but defiantly dismissed their accusations. His case was brought before the Crown Prosecutor, who presented Grandier's occult manuscripts and a pact signed in blood between the priest and several demons. This was all they needed to convict and execute him. Nine of Wands represents an attack, but one that is met with bold action. Even the opposition is strong and it will be overcome. Even though the opposition is strong, it will be overcome. This card can also indicate adversity, delay, and trouble. It was an attack. That's what I'm getting. It was an attack. Three of Pentacles, group attack. Group attack. There's two brothers, bromance, two males who have a bromance on. There's a bromance going on here, and I don't know who it's between. It could be Brad and Tom. You know, there's a bromance. Temperance angels here. She looks like the Fool, because that's the Fool's usually depicted on the edge of a cliff. I knew Spirit wanted me to use this deck for some reason, because I think there's a lot come out in here. I really do. I think a lot has come out in these. I think Spirit is showing us. Angelina Tubbs was an old woman who lived in Saratoga Springs, New York in the early 1800s. She told fortunes for a living and performed ritual magic designed to lengthen her life. Didn't someone say that Tom's mum? Or somebody was a reader or something? Did they not? I'm sure of it. Angeline, known as the Witch of Saratoga, was said to use her magic to control storms, and during the worst weather she was seen standing over the shore of Saratoga Lake, laughing at the wind and the waves. One of her rituals summoned the demon Azazel, who supposedly would keep her alive as long as her cats were alive. The people of Saratoga did not regard her with animosity, and some upper-class citizens became her clients. Her most popular service was horoscopes and astrological charts for young women hoping to find a husband. The Temperance card indicates moderation, frugality, and movement, and can suggest a raising or lowering of the reader's fortunes. On the card, Angeline is depicted controlling a storm. One hand is pointing towards the water, while the other is pointing to the earth. Temperance reminds us to take a look in both directions before making a decision. Angeline lived a life of simplicity, earning little money and spending what she had on her cats. So this card may be a warning to be more carefully govern your finances. Right. I need to have a look in here now. Is it in here? Just because I've had to move around and I've moved all my decks and I'm looking. Yeah, this one. Look. Justice again. Wow, we're an hour and 20 minutes. Oh my word, I just split it on the boat. And perversion. makes me sick if somebody's done something like that. Oh, yeah. A meeting here. I'm just going to see what comes out. I've used this many times, but, you know, just for confirmation, see what comes out. That card gives me the feeling of, you know, remember that natural disaster? Whatever they're called, a natural disaster. Death and dating. Death by dating. You know, when, whatever it was, that landslide, it was obviously to cover something up. Death of a spouse, partner. Crime of passion. I just seen cult, family and legal proceedings. Look. Cult. Ooh. A cult, a family cult, like legal proceedings, life insurance. Ooh. Phew. We'll see. Wow, my stomach. Honestly. Legal proceedings at the bottom. A boat. Death, drugs, poison, boat. It's just confirmations, you know. That was something that we already know, but I think there's some more than that new deck. What is it? Magicians, martyrs and madmen. You have to be a fucking madman, a fucking murderer, a kid man. Oh, it just gets me pissed off. Oh my word. Motel, hotel. Look. Travel. We've got boat. Death, drugs, poison, boat, motel, hotel, travel. Travel. Oof. That looks like a car crash accident. I'm getting the try to make it look like an accident. Look at that beach. I just seen lies, an accomplice, partner in crime. Wow. Oh, my back's hurting. Strangulation. Organised crime. Cover up, mind control. Oh. Greed, surveillance, travel. Oh, I think there's too many cards here. Egotism, social media, got egotism, money, runaway, imprisonment, social media. Jealousy again. Debt. Regret. You know, I'm just going to pull from the normal tarot just to see what comes out. That was there when I split it, and the Temperance Angel in reverse. The Temperance Angel in reverse. Karma. Wheel of Fortune. Hiya, baby. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Might need to go out. Oh, baby. Oh, she's so cute. Nice baby girl. Oh. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, please show us what we need to see regarding Jay. King of Swords. This is the police. I'm telling you, this is the police. The King of Swords. The police are on it. Got the Mother energy here, Empress. There's something about regret here. Somebody's mother's in regret. I'm telling you, somebody's mother is in regret over what they did to this star. I'm getting Jay, the star. Yes, look, somebody's intuition is bang on about this lovers, these two, this couple. Yeah, somebody's intuition, and they will be getting a tower, because I know they will. Tower was the first card that I seen when I was last night. I pulled some decks and I asked about Jay, and Tower was the first card that came out. Oh, she's my baby. Oh, she's trying to cuddle up to me. Oh, Mimi, I won't be a minute, darling. I might have to come back and I will do a live, but you know. Oh my word, I just found that. It's not even this deck. I just found that on the floor. And dogs always give me friend. Do you know what I mean? That was not the card that fell though. Oh. She's gone back in. She give up. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, don't say the police was paid. No. Somebody paid the police. Heavenly Spirit, tell me more about this police being paid, please. Thank you. No, they don't. You see, that came out there. Yeah, look. Look, look, look. Not all these that have fallen. Is this card I've just found? Oh no. I'm not showing that card. No, I just seen that card. You know something? I'm going to show you a card now. Just because I turned that over. Right, that's the Emperor. And that card said Bloodbath. Something about regret. Five of Swords. Conflict. Enemies. Show us who this is. Show us more, Spirit. Thank you. A fishy offer. Yeah, that's the truth. The truth about this fishy offer. Page of Cups, I get J energy again. Oh, my stomach's starting. My stomach's playing up. This Queen of Wands, yeah. The truth about this Queen of Wands, yeah. Maybe family as well. The Queen of Wands family from back home. Yeah, they're carrying a lot of burdens now with the Ten of Wands. Yeah, trying to sail away. Trying to leave, sailing away. Five of Swords and Six of Swords. I'm getting this. This was a nine of things. This is somebody, a single person ended this. I'm getting there was conflict, group conflict, but one person is responsible for this Ten of Swords. One person. Oh, I just seen a car was involved. I'm going to have to pull some of these. And just move them because they're just sliding everywhere. Just going to move some cards. Just give me a second. You know, I just seen a card and it said someone's going to spill the beans. Someone's going to spill the beans. I had to tidy it up a bit because it was really annoying me. He was taken against his will. Incapable of walking and talking. Incapable of walking and talking. This is a cover-up. There's too many inconsistencies. Too many inconsistencies. Violated. Got this again. This is violated and somebody was paid to do it. There's evidence on the phone. Oh, that said, no. There's no evidence on the phone. No, because they deleted it. Again, he was taken against his will. Spirit said yeah, there was. And they've tampered with evidence. Somebody has history together. What does that card say? What does that card say? They go way back. They have history together. This was all planned. And they all are lying. Well, we know that. Spirit. No. I forgot which decks I've made out of. made for Jay, but I made quite a lot of decks, but some of these are different. Oh, I just seen overseas. Oh my word. Debt slaves. Oh no. Not even saying it. We know it wasn't an accident. We know it wasn't an accident. Toxic environment. Coercive control. Coercive control. Spirit. Betrayal. Foul play, I've just seen. Friend. No way. No way that just came out like that. Frenemy, foul play, betrayal. And it's only a matter of time. Yeah. Before these motherfuckers get caught and go to fucking prison. And it pisses me off. I've just seen history again. Yeah, there's history. This is somebody from the past. Yeah, people are straying away from where it all began. There's a betrayal. Spirit says yes. Betrayal, history, they go way back. There's so many involved, Spirit. So many involved. Heavenly Spirit. Loose lips sink ships. Yeah, they have a death wish. Organised crime. Gang members. Bernaphone there. Planned to get away. History came out. They do have history together. Oh my word. Shady activity. A plot. The plot was to make it look like an accident. It was lured. The plot was to make it look like an accident. This was the shady activity. Honey trap. Come on, Spirit. Foul play. Somebody had previous convictions. Yes, we know. Yeah, but I just seen overpowered. Violent crime. Somebody's got previous convictions for violent crime, and maybe even Class A. I just seen corruption and undercover cop. It was a setup. It was a setup. There's also DNA evidence here. Oh, I told you, corruption, vulnerable. Someone is being haunted. Oh, I've just seen a card on the floor. Yeah, it was lowered. It's a cover-up. There's a card on the floor that I didn't see from before. 8 of Cups. Evidence. Oh. No way. No way. What did I just say? What would you do? Reoffender again. I'm sure we've just seen this. Did we not? We've just seen it. Reoffender. Previous convictions. Previous convictions, a reoffender. They go way back. Yeah, Spirit, come through, come through. This is a big deck. Oh my gosh, look at that. Corrupt coppers. I've just seen black car. Overseas, instill fear. Look at that. Overseas. There might be a gag order overseas. A gag order overseas. This is hard to shuffle. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, overseas it came out. Mules. Mules, overseas, illegal activities. So, no, this is not, honestly, this is 3 times now that's come out. Historic crimes. 3 times confirmation. We've got corruption here. Somebody is too scared to speak out. Too scared, yeah, but because of what happened to Jay. I just seen his spirit will rise again. And I've seen black car again. And blue car. Jealousy. Historic car. Historic car. Oh, God, I'm not meant to say that. Could be an old car. An old blue car. Oh my word. A skipper. A skipper, falsified documents. Threats. His spirit will rise again. I told you, a gag order. I'm sure there's a gag order somewhere. Is that why they've had to take all the things down? As an unreliable witness here. A gag order. Yeah, if there's been a gag order and they're not allowed to talk about it. Crown Court. Oh, it's going to be a trial. Caught up in, look at that, caught up in so many lies. I keep saying it, seeing his spirit will rise again, his spirit will rise again. Oh my word, what are we here? Nearly, oh wow, nearly 2 hours. It's never going to upload. Oh. Someone's in denial. Someone's in denial. Someone's in denial about this. Oh God, look. Le Diable, the devil. Someone's in denial. You'd have to be. You would have to be the devil, yeah, to do this. Yeah, you would have to be. Somebody's withholding info. I just seen black car again. There's justice here. Yeah, look, black car. Justice in the daytime. Something about a black car in the daytime. A black car in the daytime. Could be bribery going on. Caught up in so many lies. These smugglers, the smugglers. I've just seen his spirit. I've just seen white car as well. Phew. I had to shuffle, they're so big. Maybe somebody got paid. Somebody got paid. Somebody got paid. Somebody in hiding. Flipping heck. Oh, I just seen evidence of homicide. Evidence. I just seen evidence and then homicide. I don't know if I use this one. I'm using it again. Somebody's got a guilty conscience. Assisted an offender. Open inquest. Life in prison. I keep seeing these names. Stash house here. Life in prison. Yay, Justice for Jay. Assistant and offender. I told you I've seen that card. Justice for Jay. Look, open inquest. Open inquest, and there isn't there, especially in this country. There's evidence. There's evidence, but it said there is evidence of the motive. There was a motive. There's evidence and the motive, yeah, the motive. We know the motive. We know what happened. It's just what, oh. Oh. Vulnerable again. Undercover cop. High profile case. I just seen stolen. Oh, they wanted to come out. High profile case. They're evil. They're going to go to life in prison. Yay. Got a business front force. Force. I did use this deck. Let's see. The truth cannot be hidden for long. Someone's in hiding. Look, came out. His spirit will rise again. I just seen instill fear. Look, instill fear. I did use that deck. That keeps coming out, that curly hair. How many times I've seen that card. They are being haunted at night. The truth will reveal itself eventually. They are being haunted. I had to use this deck. They're being haunted. You know, I have some more decks yet, but I don't know where they are. Excuse me. Like handmade. Just trying to see if I can find any deck that just to close this reading out. I'll just use this one again, the police line, do not cross. Just because I'm going to close this reading out now because it's gone on nearly 2 hours. Whatever it is, 3 of Swords, yeah, heartbreaking. Yeah, the truth is heartbreaking. Of course it's heartbreaking because it breaks my heart. To think that what you have to suffer. Something that's hidden. I'm praying for Jay. Pray for Jay's justice. Let's hope that when this inquest comes out, let's hope the police have actually got onto it, you know. They're actually pulling the fingers out and, you know, getting his justice and not just going to accept it, you know, as an accident. because it wasn't. It started at home. It was a plot. It was a plot. Look, he wanted to come out. Three of Swords. Heartbreaking, yeah. This is heartbreaking. Oh. That's a deck. It says you no description. You know what to do. It says cab stickers reflect swindle. Auto workers come to union. Club jobless. Club jobless. It's just gonna be like, I want to just see what it says. You know what to do, and I'm having a look. Red front. Berlin streets. Auto workers come to town. Auto workers convene. Club jobless, says Rick. Shots, tear gas, boss for picket line. What? Shots, tear gas to pay. What the heck? What the heck? Ex-arsehole ringing at 2:03. Hey baby. Something hidden with the moon. Try and finish before it gets to 2 hours because it's a long time. Yeah, look. Ex-arsehole calling. Yeah. Friends, a group. I rang them. This Page of Cups is in it, and the Page of Cups gives me J. It gives me J. Somebody rang him, and it was the beach, look, on the beach. That looks like the beach to me. Ex-arsehole calling, received a phone call. Probably telling him to come to the beach by this bitch. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, anything else before we close out this reading? Thank you. Do you know what is crazy? Well, it's not crazy. I was just thinking it in my head and it just came out. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Justice and justice. Sat at the side of each other. Yeah, for this Ten of Swords. For this betrayal, there will be justice. It's like this woman's been caught. Anyway, this is Jay's reading. And yeah, it's not over. It's definitely not over because I will come back. You know, when I get my laptop and all set up and to do this, because I think I might find it easier rather than doing it on my phone. But I'm not computer savvy. I'm really not. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I did a computer. Oh, I did a computer course about 25 years ago. I know I'm not stupid. Like, I'm very clever. I just need time to, to figure things out. But yeah, justice for Jay, all the way. Yep, God bless his soul. And yep, they're gonna get caught. They will. Maybe they are in hiding. But I'm going to love you and leave you because it's like 2 hours now. I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday. Hope everybody takes care, blessed. Stay protected. And just pray for Jay. Just pray. The truth will always reveal itself eventually. And they are being haunted. They might even be in hiding, right, but they're being haunted. I'm going to pray to my ancestors to go on to motherfuckers as well. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.